By Safeco Insurance. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, presenting The Voice, Paul Rogers, September 30th. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Cloudy night here in Seattle, and Mitch Haniger making a lot of fans happy, signing some autographs as we welcome you to Mariner Baseball. Game 2, 3-game set with the Angels here at Safeco Field. The roof has just been pulled back. Hi, everybody. Dave Sims along with Mike Blowers and the Root Sports crew here. We talked about last night. It's all about wins now. We're coming down to a precious few games. There's no margin of error now.
Starting this series, 22 games to go. Mariners get the win last night. I thought it was a really nice night for Ben Gamel last night. The 3-run homer, a lot of the offense. Haniger, two young guys actually providing the offense last night. Gamel also with a nice catch, but they had to find a way to win. They were able to hang on and win a 4-3 ball game.
Let's bring you up to date on what's happening in this wild card chase. Musical chairs at its best. Let me tell you, Yankees beat Texas earlier, and Baltimore got knocked off by Cleveland, which won its 17th consecutive ball game. Room to move up again for the Mariners.
Every day provides an opportunity. The bottom line for Seattle is that they continue to win. Again, 21 games to go, including tonight's ball game. So running out of a little bit of time, but as you look at this thing, it changes daily. So just keep taking care of your own business. You never know what can happen in the end.
Time now for a Lexus pitching matchup. A couple of guys named Andrew. We'll start with the Mariners. Andrew, that's Mr. Albers.
He has really pitched well for the Mariners. I think if you look at him overall with the 3.43 ERA, his last outing went 6 innings, gave up 1 hit. It was a solo home run. You look at the Angels hitting just .234 against left-handers. So for him, this is probably a pretty good matchup. He's going to have his fastball right around 88 miles an hour, mixing a slider and a changeup.
Andrew Heaney goes for the Angels, and there might be some hungry right-hand hitters in that Mariner batting order.
I would say so. 65 at-bats from right-handers against Heaney, and he's given up 11 home runs. So for the Mariners, there's an opportunity for the right-handed hitters that are in the lineup. They've been swinging the bat much better. Hopefully you take advantage of that.
Well, one of the many things you know about baseball, anything can and will happen, and you need a break every now and then. How about Robbie Cano, 3rd inning last night? Ground ball hits the bag into right field for a double, and then Haniger brings him home in what proved to be the deciding run as the Mariners hold on for a 4-3 victory against the Angels to open up this series. Game 2 moments away. First pitch is straight ahead. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Box it, baby! Let's play. From Safeco Field here in Seattle on a cloudy Saturday evening, we welcome you to Mariners baseball. Well, I've just pulled the roof back, and a lot of folks, they've been waiting for a long time for this. Robinson Cano bobblehead night. So a lot of people getting treated here this evening as the Mariners open up game 2 of this 3-game series against the Angels in just a topsy-turvy wild card chase. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers with it. Here's Andrew Albers taking the mound, his 5th start with the Mariners, looking for his 4th win, and he's acquitted himself quite nicely since joining this ball club. Let's take a look at the Angels batting order, and it's a pretty good one that he's going to face.
A lot of right-handed hitters. You can see Mike Trout getting things started for the Angels. Justin Upton last night, 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. He now has 97 RBIs on the year. Albert Pujols hitting cleanup and the DH, 2 for 4 last night. Also an RBI, 94 RBIs for him. And Cliff Pennington will round out the 9-4. Andrew Albers, 4 starts on the year, 3-1 record, a 3.43 ERA in 21 innings. He has 16 strikeouts, only 5 walks. And a look at the defense for the Mariners. Taylor Motter will get the start in left field. Gamble the night off. Danny Valencia over at first base, and Carlos Ruiz will do the catching. For Andrew in his last outing against the Athletics, really threw the ball well. 6 innings, just the 1 hit. It was a solo home run. He threw 101 pitches in that outing.
Here we go. Brandon Phillips stepping in. Ready for action. Mariners at 70 and 71. The Angels at 72 and 69. First pitch, strike to that dude, Brandon Phillips. We're underway. David Rackley's got balls and strikes tonight. Ryan Addington at first. Todd Tichenor, the umpire, at second, and Bill Miller at third. Phillips 2 for 4 last night. 16-year big league veteran. Very comfortable, 67 degrees. Pulled the roof back in the last 20 minutes or so. Great to see that. Wind not much of a factor at all out of the north at 1. Phillips, the only starter for the Angels, has previously seen Andrew Albers. Brandon's 0 for 3 against him. 31-year-old left-hander from North Battleford, Saskatchewan in Canada.
And for Albers, average fastball at 88 miles an hour. Slider, curveball, changeup. Primarily he will use his slider.
Same hometown as Rufus Mays, outstanding performer for the Cougars, Washington State, and New Orleans Saints. And through the hole, right side, base hit.
We'll take a look at it. Pretty good pitch. It's down towards the outside corner. The veteran Phillips still going the other way. Didn't do too much.
Talking to Mike Scioscia about Phillips and Upton joining his ball club, and said 2 great pros, great guys, no panic. They've been there, and that's a big time addition. It really is. Got to go to work here against Mike Trout. 1 for 4 last night. Albers from the first base side of the river. Phillips 10 out of 18 and base stealing, coming over from Atlanta. We've seen him the second leg of most recent long road trip. Trout takes ball 1.
And this will be an interesting matchup. It's for Andrew. He likes to pitch down in the zone. He can get a ground ball when he needs it. But we talked about it last night. Really over the last couple of years with Trout, one of the better low ball hitters, and he can hit it in the air.
Fouls this one off. What was it like when one of the premier players in the game came to the plate? You're third, you're watching this, and you know this guy can hurt you. I mean,
to be honest with you, anything on the ground in the infield is perfect. You're hoping that he hits the ball on the ground.
This one hit well. It's staying in the yard. Heredia for the out. So, and we talk about Trout all the time. You played with Ken Griffey Jr. When you come into a town, what was it like watching the other team react to him?
Well, I mean, Junior, he was the best player in the game and just a superstar, so that they all paid attention to him, and it was definitely different when he was around watching the other teams. I mean, most of them would come out. We would come out for stretch. They would come out to see him, and I think, you know, you just don't take your eyes off them. These guys are all fans too. So even though they're major league players, you get a player of that caliber, they're going to keep their eyes on him.
There's Justin Upton, a 4-time All-Star. He went 2 for 4 last night, knocked in 2. First inning, 3-1 pitch, a single to right. Nice job by Mike Leake last night. Rockies start goes 6, picks up the win. And like he did in his first start, Rocky first inning maintained his composure, hung in, and then shut things down. He did a great job. 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning, but then just gives up 1 run and 4 more hits the rest of the way.
Talked about the Angels struggling against left-handed pitching this year. That has not been the case with Upton, hitting over 350 against lefties.
It was Upton's 8th game with the Angels. Came over along with Phillips in separate deals on the 31st of August. Upton at 282, 28, 97 with Detroit. 1-1 pitch. 2 strikes. So 3rd time the Mariners are seeing Justin Upton as you get a look at the DH Albert Pujols on deck.
He has been a hot hitter lately. A couple of hits for him last night in an RBI.
Albert's continuing the line of fast working pitchers. Ran into Mike Leake today. I said, who was the influence on you to work that fast? He said his dad. There's Mike. And he said at one point Kyle Seager even came over to him during the game and said, hey man, really appreciate you working this fast. Means a lot. You've been in Kyle's position.
Yeah.
Why would he express?
It's easy. It keeps you in the game. It is really that simple. It keeps you on your toes. You know that you're going to be busy, especially when you have guys out there that aren't the 95 to 100 mile an hour guys. They're typically going to have guys put the ball in play, and when that's the case, if they work quickly, it keeps you involved, and you're going to be on your toes, and you expect the ball to be hit to you. It makes it much easier to play defense.
On the other hand, when you had a guy who was slow as molasses working, at some point do you or a captain or somebody go over and say, dude, can you pick it up a little bit?
Typically the word will get back to them, but pitchers and the position players, you basically try to stay in your own lane, but the word will get to them. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to change though.
But at least you got it off your chest. You got to be one of the base coaches or the pitching coach.
Yeah.
Get your boy to pick it up. Right field. Haniger going back on the track. Nice play. Phillips will have to get back. But he had a good read on that right off the bat. Time for the Big Fish Casino Big Catch, and let's focus in on what Mitch did there for the second out.
They typically get a pretty good break on the ball. You can see him tracking it all the way. He knows where the wall is. Really good concentration. Makes it look easy, and it was all started with the break. His initial break, straight route to the ball. Good play.
Albert Pujols, the hitter, 2 for 4 last night. Looks at a strike. 35 runs batted in his last 33 games. He had a stretch where he went 7 consecutive games driving in at least 1 run. Nice to see Danny Valencia back in the lineup. Albert's keeping an eye on Phillips with 2 outs. Pujols headed to the Hall of Fame. He's got 612 career home runs, tied for 7th all time with Jim Thome. Mariners caught a break last night. He hit a laser shot that was about 4 or 5 feet away from leaving the yard late in the game last night.
There was a couple of breaks, one that it didn't leave the yard, and 2 that he doesn't run well, and it was just a single.
That was leading off in the 9th. Man, that thing got hit hard. At the right center field. Check swing here, 1-2. Pujols also 12th all-time in doubles with 616 behind Henry Aaron at 624. It's 12th all-time. Twins and Royals locked up 2-2. Earlier today, New York beat Texas. Cleveland beat Baltimore. Tampa Bay getting run out of Boston 9-0. It was 9-0 after 2 innings. And in the 6th right now. Ball of 2 strikes. Took a lot off, and that is a foul ball. Getting out of the way is Bill Miller, and he was kept a good eye on it as he was maintaining his self-preservation there.
Well, you can see it's right on the barrel, hit down the line. And a good call.
Stayed with it. It's Angel fan opportunity. And they only knock once tonight, my man. Although on no seats, you never know. Down the left field line. Not representing 27 real well, but what are you going to do? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, Mike going that serious mohawk. Concerned about his Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow. Out of play. Mariners 4-3 on this homestand. Playing an Angels ball club that on the road is 34-38, and in the division 32-30. Mariners in the division 2 under 500 at 28-30. At home 3 over 500, 38-35. 2-2.
Long at bat. Next pitch will be the 8th pitch. Now 21 pitches here in the inning.
C.J. Cron on deck, batting 5th tonight. He was batting 8th last evening against right-hander Mike Leake. 2-2. We're in the 1st. Phillips at first, and pitch placed into center field. Got it played on the hop. Base hit for Albert Pujols. 2 on here for the Angels.
And another good pitch. This pitch is on the corner at the knees. Able to dig it out, hit it hard in the center field. Solid line drive. He has been hot lately.
Tell you what, the leg might not be able to run, but boy, obviously his eye-hand coordination. He can throw those hands out there. Got the barrel on it. Big time stuff. Dangerous hitter here in C.J. Cron. 14 homers, 50 runs batted in.
Angels hitting .252 with runners in scoring position this year. .23 pitches, 16 strikes.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Albers. Got it by him.
Good fastball at the top of the strike zone. He will do that from time to time, elevate the fastball, and again his average fastball at 88.
A lot of success with that pitch on the road on the last road trip in Atlanta. And he could not stop. So a strikeout of C.J. Cron. 2 runners stranded. We're underway. When we come back, Gene Segura leads it off for the Mariners. Robinson Cano bobblehead night. Yep, with the bubble and Marineros across his chest on Salute to Latin American Baseball night. Let's take a look. The Mariners batting order this evening against Andrew Heaney.
And you can see Segura going to lead things up, but Mitch Haniger moves up in the lineup. He will hit second. He was 2 for 4 with an RBI in last night's ball game. Danny Valencia back in the lineup. He will hit sixth against the left-hander Heaney. And then Taylor Motter getting the start today. He will round out the 9. For Heaney, a 6.98 ERA and 19 1/3. He's been hurt most of the year. 24 strikeouts, 7 walks again. He has given up 11 home runs and 19 1/3. Look at the defense behind him. Mike Trout in center field obviously covers a lot of ground. Cole Calhoun in right, one of the better throwing arms. Cliff Pennington making his first start of the series.
Here's Gene Segura, 1 for 5 last night, hitting at 302. This pitch from Heaney. In there for a strike. Gene 9th in batting. Starting this evening at 302, just ahead of George Springer at 297. Altuve still leading. He's at 352 with a 30-point lead. So foul back.
And for Heaney, a good fastball, averaging right around 92 miles an hour. That last fastball to Segura at 92 on the inside corner. Slider changeup to go with it. His slider has been his best pitch so far this year. Opponents hitting just 111 against him. Fastball has been a problem. He's given up 8 home runs on the fastball.
Up and in. 1 and 2. 5th start for Heaney. Last year started early in the season, like first week. He came out with flexor muscle problem and ended up getting Tommy John surgery. More injuries this year, so it's been like that for Mike Scioscia's staff. Richards, Tropiano, Heaney, Skaggs have all been through the various sorts of injuries. Mitch Haniger on deck. Right center field, long run for Calhoun, but he's there.
Be interesting to watch Heaney and see which direction he goes, and he's always going to throw his fastball, and he throws that at a pretty good clip, 65% of the time. You see his last outing against the Rangers did not go well, just 3 1/3, 5 earned runs, and at 93 pitches. But typically, his fastball changeup. In his last outing against the Rangers, he used his slider a little bit more. It's been a better pitch for him, so let's see which direction he goes in tonight.
Mitch Haniger over his last couple of games, 4 for 8. It's a pitch in there for a strike. 2 for 4 in last night's game, batting in the 6th hole. RBI single in the 3rd proved to be the game winner. Base hit to left in the 5th inning.
Base hit to right was impressive. Ball probably middle away, outer half of the plate. Stayed inside of it, hit the other way, and picked up an RBI.
1 and 2 here. Foul back by Haniger. Andrew Heaney, 26 years old, 6'2", 195, born and still lives in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Acquired from the Dodgers December of 2014 for second baseman Howie Kendrick. Off his fist, able to foul it back.
And that will be one of his better fastballs at 94. Trout, the center fielder, shading towards right center. Straight up on the infield.
Hit well left center field. Carrying out of here. Home run, Mitch Haniger. Mariners with an early 1-0 lead. Home run number 11, RBI number 39. Boy, has he been on fire. 5 for his last 9 now. Scattering the boys in the bullpen. Well done.
Nice approach, off-speed pitch, 86 miles an hour. That is the slider in the middle of the plate. We're talking about it with Mitch. He's been hot. His timing, getting that front foot down on time, head right on it, and drives. This is a line drive into the bullpen. His 11th home run on the year.
Sweet sound. Robinson Cano bobblehead night. Here's the man of the hour. Ball one. Robbie sitting on 299 home runs, 29 doubles, looking for his 30th. When he gets it, he'll join the great Stan Musial, the only players to collect that many doubles in 13 consecutive seasons. Currently sitting tied with, actually Ryan Braun hit a home run last night, so he's still tied with Tim Salmon, 145th place all time in home runs. Weak wave there, full Bentley, 1-2. Mitch Haniger feeling really good. Good start for him. And the Mariners in a 1-0 lead over the Angels. 393 feet on the homer. And Robbie strikes out. 2 away.
I think when you see the numbers with Haney, mentioned it, 19 in the third, 11 home runs, 20 innings, 12 home runs for him. First person you have to think of in the lineup is Nelson Cruz, isn't it?
Absolutely. And all those home runs coming against right-handers, absolutely. That was
get him hot the last 3 weeks of the season.
Still looking for his first home run since the 19th of August. Well, he does have a 5-game hitting streak, 6 for his last 17, and a career 1 for 5 against Heaney. Phillips, second baseman, playing up the middle against him. One to the Mariner DH. And he knows he's got to really be careful against Cruz. There's a 2-1. Make it 3-1. Kyle Seager's on deck. He was 1 for 3 last night, as was Nelson Cruz. 3-1. Line drive. High and deep. Going back. And stretching out to make the catch is Justin Upton. Well done. Didn't get enough, but he gave it a good ride. Nelson Cruz flirting with a home run, but this one, no flirtation here. That was the real deal. 1-0 Mariners. Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by CHI Franciscan Health. The Mariners' official partners in health. Learn to stay Northwest healthy at nwhealthy.org. They came, they saw it, and they come away with a Robinson Cano bobblehead. Here at Safeco Field. Andrew Albert's first pitch strike to Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 4. Angels shortstop last night. Mitch Haniger, hero of the moment with a home run. His 11th put the Mariners in front. Foul back by Simmons. 0-2. Simmons on a real bad stretch of road. 0 for his last 16. 6 for 33 on the road trip. Strike 3 call. Got him. Back-to-back Ks for Andrew Alberts. Gives it 2 on the night. Let's check out this, our Hispanic Heritage Month. Mariners and MLB are celebrating the many ways Latinos put an accent on baseball. Share how you can put an accent on the game with hashtag Ponle Acento. Put an accent on it. Nelly Cruz was explaining that to me tonight. Marineros on the jerseys. Salute to Latin amazement. And the country names in the blue. That's
nice
a
touch.
very good look.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, seen this from him before. A lot of strikes. You take another look.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is.
Mexico, Puerto Rico, Venezuela. Number 21, of course, for Roberto Clemente, celebrated his day in baseball a few days ago. Calhoun 0 for 4 last night, struck out 3 times. Once looking. Latin American influence in baseball has been tremendous. Game wouldn't be the same without him. 1-1.
And Andrew throwing a lot of strikes. We've seen that from 30 pitches, 22 strikes so far. 7 batters, 5 first pitch strikes. As long as he's working ahead, he's typically pretty good.
Hit well. Going back, Heredia chasing on the track. He made the catch. Right at the 40th anniversary logo. Again, outstanding outfield defense by your Seattle Mariners.
And for Heredia, he never shies away from the wall. That's not going to bother him. We saw Gamble last night in left field make a catch up against the fence. And a running jumping catch by Haniger in the first inning of this game.
Stayed in the park and it got caught. Here's Martin Maldonado, the catcher. 0 for 2 last night. That's been a theme all year. If it stays in the yard, they're going to catch it or limit you to 1 or 2 bases. You're not. Triples go to die out there, so do doubles. 1-0. Foul off. Maldonado got lifted late in last night's game. Pinch hit by Ben Revere. Foul back. Spent a lot of time getting hit by pitches this year. Has been hit 18 times.
Wow.
Second most by an American League catcher since 1974. All 2 strikes with 2 out, nobody on. Foul.
We were talking about Andrew in the first inning working quickly. We've already seen Calhoun step out. Now Maldonado step out trying to slow him down.
Veteran moves. No is right there. Go 1-2-3 second. Mariners lead 1-0. Kyle Seager's going to lead it off when we get back. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Time now for today's T-Mobile Unlimited Baseball Break. And how about the Cleveland Indians? They're making a run at the Athletics 0-2 mark of 20 consecutive wins. That's the best since 1961. The Tribe, they'll be in here in 2 weeks. They'll be the final 3 games of the regular season here at Safeco Field. Some notable other clubs. That 91 Twins team won the World Series. Braves were a playoff team, and so were the Mariners back in 2001. New York Giants, all-time record, 26 consecutive wins. That was in 1916. John McGraw was probably in about his 3rd or 4th year, maybe a little bit more, maybe 8th or 9th year at that time. Here's Kyle Seager. One to count to Kyle. Kyle hitting .254, 22 homers, 73 runs batted in on a nice run here in the last 5 games, 6 for 20.
You had mentioned that Kyle was 1 for 3 last night. A home run in 3 consecutive games going into the game last night. So not just picking up hits, but hitting the ball out of the ballpark.
All against good Houston pitching. Keuchel, Verlander, and McCullers. Got a good count here, 3-1. Royals now up 3-2. The Royals are a half game behind the Mariners. The Mariners are 4 games behind the Twins. Strike 2. This is game number 142 for both teams. Home game number 74 for the Mariners. Upton coming on, can't get it, base hit. Good start to this Mariners 2nd inning. Dropped it in front.
Well, for Kyle, everything was away from him, including this last fastball, probably just off the outside corner. But able to stay with it. So towards the end of the bat to pick up another hit. Mentioned that he has been hot and things are going well. He'll pick up a base hit every now and then off the end of the bat.
Here's Danny Valencia. Last time as a starter on Monday, went 0 for 3 against Keuchel and the Astros. Want to note, Danny, 14 home runs, 62 runs batted in. Not had a lot of success there. That graphic indicates. Good time to reverse that trend.
Well, good count for him.
Trying to make something happen here. They give him a big hole on the right side of the infield. Trying a couple steps towards right. Calhoun straight up in right field and straight up and deep in left is up to 2-0 pitch. He's got a 3-0 count now.
I would let him hit. Heredia waiting on deck. Danny with 14 home runs on the year.
Opportunity presenting itself to the Mariners. 3-0 pitch. And he takes for ball 4. So the first walk in the ball game. It sets up the Mariners in a pretty situation here. First 2 men aboard. Watch the drive to the pennant with MLB.TV every night on every device. You can watch each out-of-market regular season game. Watch it live. Plus, you get a free subscription to At-Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions to apply. Go to MLB.TV for details. Good spot for Guillermo Heredia against lefty pitching. You're going to like this. 325, 3 homers, 13 runs batted in. And in the process, he would like to break what has developed into an 0 for 11.
Well, the corners for the Angels are playing in.
Second inning threat here for the Mariners. Heredia stings it. Trout will go back. Makes the catch. Seager tags up and he'll get the third. Standing up. And the runner advanced, putting 90 feet closer.
Good read, good base running by Kyle Seager. Ball hit deep to center. Kyle having to read whether he was going to be able to catch it or not. Once he figured that he was going to, he was able to tag up easily and get in the third. As this year hitting .271 with runners in scoring position. Average continues to go up.
We're an opportunity for the Mariner backup catcher Carlos Ruiz, 38-year-old veteran. Last 2 games that he's played in, he has swung the bat well. 4 for 7. First pitch from Heaney. Ball 1. Carlos with 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in.
Here early on, Heaney having a tough time with his changeup. You can see his last 2 games, 4 for 7 with a couple of home runs.
Hit the other way, but foul.
Again for Heaney, he has 3 pitches: fastball, slider, changeup. Big advantage if you can eliminate one of them because he's not able to throw it for a strike. His last outing, he looks like he struggled with his changeup because he was basically fastball slider.
Here's a 1-1. Taking first strike.
Good fastball at 93.
Carlos in his last start last Sunday. Line drive home run left field. 2 for 3 afternoon. One and 2. Simmons and Phillips, a double play depth up the middle. 1-2 pitch here.
And a good fastball to hit.
Played a lot of winning baseball. Maybe the Phillies' greatest run in franchise history. 5 years they win division titles. Got Taylor Motter on deck. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Missing inside Heaney. Two pitch inside.
Ruiz, like Zunino, is not going to budge if a ball is inside. Those last 2 sliders almost hit him in the back leg, and he was not moving at all.
He is a warrior.
And Maldonado having a tough time getting on the same page. A lot of time in between pitches.
3-2 pitch here to Ruiz. And he takes for ball 4. Boy, good effort there by Phillips. He wasn't taking any chances. Dove to make that catch. Throw from the catcher Maldonado with the walk. The bases are loaded for Taylor Mata. He already has 2 grand slams.
A couple of walks in the inning. Seager with a base hit, 2 walks, still just the 1 out.
For the longest time, Mata was leading the American League with his 2 grand slams, but Upton has 3 and Manny Machado has 3.
Next pitch for Heaney will be 40. Throwing a lot of pitches trying to get through the first 2 innings.
7 homers, 25 runs batted in for Mata. His first look at Andrew Heaney. Chance to do some big time damage. 1-0 on a Mitch Haniger home run first inning. Mike Scioscia, 18th year. Dean of all managers in the big leagues right now. And his left-hander's in a world of trouble. 2-0. Van sets it, hoping Mata can capitalize.
I mentioned it, 41 pitches, 22 strikes for him. I'm sure that his pitch count was really that important when you consider that the Angels have 14 guys in their bullpen. Oscar's expanding on the first, and the Angels taking advantage of that.
Years ago, football used to be a 1-platoon system, then a 2-platoon. Well, I got 3 platoons here. Great opportunity here, a 2-0 pitch, 1 out, bases loaded. Mata tried to empty the building with that one.
And now 22 pitches in the inning for Heaney, and he'll get a fastball, top of the strike zone to swing through it.
Mariners bases loaded, less than 2 outs, hitting .344, 2 home runs. Both of those Mata slams. 2-1. Takes strike 2, 2-2. Mata's last action 5 days ago. 1-0 for 2 against Houston. Last time he had a hit August 30th at Baltimore. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Two away.
He stayed with the fastball in the outside corner. Maldonado able to frame it.
Boy, I hate to let an opportunity like this go. Went right down the pipe. There's Segura with the bases loaded, now 2 outs. And ground ball, Simmons. Short way, Phillips. And the Mariners thwarted here in the second, but still lead 1-0. Look at that future champ. That's a big one there. Little cutie. 1-0 Mariners. We take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Mattress Firm. Season getting away. Wrap up this homestand tomorrow. Go to Texas for 4 hot days. Texas for 3, and then back home for Texas and Cleveland. Hopefully somebody's put a stop to Cleveland's run today. 17th consecutive victory. That Cleveland series will conclude the home schedule for 2017. Here's Cliff Pennington batting ninth, the third baseman tonight. 273 home runs, 18 runs batted in. 1-0 on a Mitch Haniger homer in the first. Scott Service really likes Andrew Albers. Says, hey, he trusts this stuff. He's in attack mode. Says, we play defense. Referring back to that Yankee game where he in 5 innings, 5 errors in the first inning. He says he's not going to beat himself. He said he's super competitive. Fly ball for Motter. Backing up. On the track, 1 out.
Well, the thing about him is not a lot of major league experience, but he has a lot of experience, and he knows what he's capable of doing. He's been around in a lot of different situations, and we certainly have seen that. And the main thing that he throws strikes, so he does not beat himself. Typically, for the right-handers, he can keep the ball down and away from him. Good slider, good changeup.
Begins second time through now. Here's Brandon Phillips. Open up the ball game with a base hit to right on a 2-2 pitch.
Again, it was a pretty good pitch too. It was a fastball that was down and away from him.
Phillips picked up career hit number 2,000 back on August 30th, making him the 5th second baseman. Have at least 2,000 hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases. And he joins some elite company, all Hall of Famers. Roberto Alomar. This one cranked down the line. Hook game foul. Roberto Alomar, Craig Biggio, Joe Morgan, and Ryan Sandberg. Very impressive company. Got a 1-1 count here. Said a lot of his success based on the fact that he come to work every day. When he first started out in the big leagues, trying to become a home run hitter. Clearly he can do a little of everything, and he does it well. Two and one. Kind of like the way Albers attacks inside against right-handers.
I think he pitches inside just enough. He doesn't overdo it. He knows his strength is down and away, but you have to keep guys honest as Trout waits on deck. He will pitch inside, and typically if he misses, he'll miss in off the plate.
Easy play here for Haniger. 2 down. Phillips. A little disgusted with himself.
Yeah, he just thought he should do more with that pitch. But Andrew will take the easy fly ball to right.
A little flare to the flip.
Yeah.
There's Mike Trout. Fly to center. Talking about Andrew Albers, and out of North Battleford, Saskatchewan in Canada. Played at the University of Kentucky. The Wildcats, a record of 20-18. One here to Trout. Ball at 2 strikes. Trout like Altuve. As soon as you see him walking up to the plate, you're going, uh-oh. 302 career hitter against the Mariners with 23 home runs.
And you can see Andrew typically is down in the zone, but with Trout, a number of fastballs trying to hit the top of the strike zone. He's a very good low ball hitter. Trying to stay out of that area.
Double A hit last night. The left field was down and in. Three and two with Justin Upton on deck. Two out, nobody on it. A 3-2 pitch to Trout. Hit the Seager off his glove. Segura tries. No. Johnny on the spot there. In E5. That brings up Justin Upton. Two out, and runner on.
Pretty routine for Kyle. He came up just a little bit on him. Went off the heel of his glove. Good try by Segura.
12th error by Kyle. Segura leads the club with 16. Angels #1 stolen base team in the American League with 124. Trout's got 20 bags. Here's Upton. Send Henniger to the track and right center his first time up.
This is the difficult part of the lineup. Pujols waiting on deck. Trout at first. Upton this year hitting .351 against left-handed pitching.
Foul into Ruiz's glove. 1-1. A really good year for Upton. In his 11th year in the big leagues, 4-time All-Star. Twice with Arizona, once with San Diego, once with Detroit. Did he go? Did not. Ryan Addington, 2 balls, 1 strike. Jose Abreu hits for the cycle. I want to see the highlights of the big man getting a triple. He can hit. Not a surprise. He put up great numbers in Cuba before coming to the Sox. 2-1. Albert's going against Upton. 28 home runs. That's third highest total in his career, topped out at 31. Bouncing ball. Seager will take it. Flip to Cano. And that'll do it for the Angels. Looking to build on a 1-0 lead. Mitch Haniger, he's the one to put the marker on the board. Be followed by Cano and Cruz here at Safeco Field. 1-0 Mariners. 1-0 Mariners, and right now we're going to show you how it became a 1-0 lead. Our Columbia Bank difference of the game, a 1-2 pitch to Mitch Haniger, who extended his hitting streak to 3 ball games.
He has been hot lately. Drove in a run in last night's game for Mitch's 11th home run on the year. Got service with the left-hander on the mound, moved him up to hit second in the lineup today.
12 home runs given up by Haney, all to right-handers. Haniger, Cano, and Cruz here in the home third. One to Mitch. Mentioned earlier, Yankees beat Texas. Cleveland wins at 17th, beating Baltimore, 17th consecutive. Took a lot off and missed on that pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Boston blowing out Tampa Bay 9-0 in the 8th. Kansas City beats Minnesota 5-2. Change some things in the standings. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Down a right field line. Giving chase is Calhoun into the corner. Wow! Made it dive for it. Didn't get it. And it fell out of his glove. Haniger at third with a triple. A big, great effort by Cole Calhoun, but he came up empty.
Seeing this from Calhoun over the years, that would have been a fair ball. If there's any question about that diving effort, and before he hits the ground, right off the end of his glove, so a triple for Haniger. A home run and a triple. We just saw Jose Abreu ended up hitting through the cycle today.
Got the 2 toughies done, right?
He does, yes. Plenty of game to go. Take a look at Mitch going down the line. Not sure if it's going to be fair or foul, if he's going to make the catch, but once he sees it hit the ground, it's an easy triple for him. Almost misses second base.
Yeah. Glad he caught that. So a home run and a triple. Wonderful start to this Saturday evening for Mitch Haniger. Now Robbie Cano on his bobblehead night. Still sitting on 299 career home runs. Off the fist. Strike 1. Robbie struck out on a 1-2 pitch first time up.
85 RBIs on the year. The Mariners so far 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Corners playing in on the infield. Middle infielders playing back.
Oh, it's an ominous looking clouds moving in right on top of this ballpark. 0-1 here to Robbie. Ryan Braun with a home run last night. He moves into a tie for 144th all-time with Chuck Klein, the Hall of Famer. Robbie tied with Tim Salmon at 299. There's the 0-2 pitch. So Haniger at third base, second triple this season. He's extended his hitting streak. 3 games. He has 6 for his last 10. A 1-2. And that's going to work. Base hit down the line. Haniger walks home. Robbie going for 2. And he'll get there at cruise control. An RBI, and the Mariners lead at 2-0. And that is the 30th double of this season for Robinson Cano. He matches the great Stan the Man Musial. 13 consecutive seasons with 30 or more doubles. Tip of the cap to Robinson Cano. They're going to give him the bag right here.
And congratulations. The amount of consistency by Robinson Cano in his career is really special.
How about Number 29. Let's revisit last night. This is the double he picked up last night. Bing, right off the bag. We talked about in the open. You want to get lucky, and this time
the other way.
Yep. Good for Robbie. Anytime you can put yourself in the now we're going for the downs. Put yourself in the same sentence as Stan Musial as the only players to collect 30 or more doubles in 13 consecutive seasons. That is marvelous. Ties Seager for the team lead. Nelly drove one deep left center field. It was run down by Upton. His first time up. Breaking ball. Beating there 0-2. August 19th, his last ding dong. It's 0 for 2. He 0-2 right here. And goes down with 3 pitches. Heaney, that's his third strikeout. One away here in the third. Create a lifetime memory for your kids and bring them to tomorrow's Key Bank run around the bases. After the Mariners-Angels game at 1:10, all youngsters 14 and under going to be invited to circle the diamond just like their favorite Mariners. So go to Mariners.com for your tickets. One away for Kyle Seager. Base hit the left his first time.
In his first at bat, Heaney had everything away from him. Mostly the fastball. Down and away.
Talking about a model of consistency, Robinson Cano.
Yes.
That is just marvelous. 13 consecutive years, 30 or more doubles.
Hall of Famer. No question about that.
Cal trying to bring him home. 2-0 lead for the Mariners. And if they hit their allowed catcher conference, we set the mark at 4.
They have not been able to get on the same page. Especially with runners in scoring position. Heaney taking a lot of time.
Mike Scioscia seen his share of walks to the mound this year, and he's got a whole bunch of pitchers to match up as we move forward. Stand away from Seager. Kyle 3 for 7 career against Heaney now. With that base hit back in the second inning. Two-0 to Kyle. There's a strike.
Borderline bottom of the strike zone. Now they are waving him out. Maldonado saw something he did not like.
Heaney coming off of Tommy John from last year.
Just 19 in the third innings coming into this game. He'll miss most of the year.
Flexor tendon problem, same thing that we've seen multiple times. So going to make pitching changes. Charlie Nagy coming up towards the screen. Pitching coach. Charlie, good right-hander with Cleveland. So he tries to suck it up and move forward. See the owl,
you can see it right away. Yeah.
Yep. Maldonado saw it. Eagle-eyed catcher. Hey man, timeout. Our boy's hurt. So that'll be the evening for Andrew Heaney. And the reliever is going to get as much time as he needs to get ready to finish this at bat with Kyle Seager. We'll take a break. Come back. Mariners leading 2-0 and looking for more here at Safeco Field. Game 2 against the Angels. Insurance. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. And by your local Toyota dealers. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Hope you've gone places here in the greater Seattle area where the Mariners lead 2-0. Take a look at the last 2 pitches thrown by Andrew Heaney, and not good. And see him shaking it.
Not too much, a little bit. Yeah, starting to feel a little something right there.
Yeah. How many times have we seen this now?
Taking his time to get back up on the mound. Wondering probably if you should throw the next pitch.
They always go to one extra pitch.
Yeah.
And this one tells the whole story right here.
Yeah, he'll react right away after he lets the ball go.
Oof.
Yeah.
Time to go. If Blake Wood will get as much time as he needs. Come in with a 2-1 count for Kyle Seager. So what do you think of this Cleveland ball club? 17 consecutive wins. Man, oh man, every day somebody's just ripping it big time.
Yeah, they've really played well, and they're hitting the ball all over the place. Pitching has been terrific for them.
Red Sox closed out the Rays 9-0 with 15 hits. Cleveland, everybody's healthy. I know that Jose Ramirez kid, every time I see highlights, he's right in the middle of things. Encarnacion, as per usual. Yeah. Santana, go up and down their lineup. It's a good one, a great one. And the pitching has been sensational.
Starters and the bullpen.
Yeah. And this is without, and Andrew Miller's on the shelf. So they are really getting it done. Take a look at our CenturyLink What's Next. Will be on the air at 12:30. Parker Bridwell goes against Erasmo Ramirez, and Ramirez has acquitted himself nicely.
He has been really consistent. A little cut fastball has really been a difference maker for him. Throws a lot of strikes. He also works quickly,
which he never did before. Looking at what Cleveland did today, Santana went 2 for 3 with an RBI. They got a home run from Lindor, his 28th. Yan Gomes went 1 for 4. And pitching wise, Tomlin went 5 innings of 4 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 3 Ks. In fact, they used 6 pitchers, didn't walk anybody, struck out 10. There you have it. That ball club is hot.
Kyle is the one that was at the plate. Heaney ended up hurting himself, having to leave the game. Looking at hot, Mariners have a number of hot hitters. Haniger with a couple of hits today. He has been hot. Had 2 hits yesterday, drove in a run. Robinson Cano now 30 doubles on the year. Doubled last night and again tonight. He's been swinging the bat well. Segura. Good to see. The offense is going to be a real key for them. They've worked their way down to the last 20 ball games after tonight.
Need the pitching to stay solid. Blake Wood comes on, 32-year-old out of Atlanta. Bobby Cano getting back to second base.
Blake has good stuff. His average fastball 96 miles an hour, a slider and a split to go with it. Seager fans here. No surprise.
He's going to face Blake Wood, selected off waivers on August 25th from Cincinnati. Been with Kansas City, Cleveland, Cincinnati. He's out of Georgia Tech. Two-one. And Kyle hits it hard down to Cron, who backhands. Cano to third. 2 outs. 2 outs. Kyle hit it hard, but leave it up to Valencia to try to bring Cano home. Danny walked his first time on 4 pitches. Hitting at 262. Gets away, no advance by Cano. Blake Wood only took him about 7 minutes to warm up. pretty good for a guy coming in cold. All of a sudden, hey kid, you're on.
Yeah, especially not expecting it at all. You're not deep enough into the ball game where he was probably even stretching out in the bullpen, sitting out there with a jacket on, I'm sure.
Once you're trying to pick up an RBI. Count goes to 1-1. Threatening skies as we look out beyond left field. I'll take it. We could have been in Florida. 22. Earner runs coming on a Mitch Haniger home run. First inning. And Mitch leads off this inning with a triple, and Cano doubled him home. Now Valencia trying to get Robbie home here. 1-2 pitch. Nicely blocked by Maldonado, the catcher. Robbie carried on the conversation. Some of the guys in Angel dugout smiling at Maldonado.
Danny hoping to get a fastball. All breaking balls away from him. Another off-speed pitch, it looks like.
Here comes a 2-2. Bounce run full. On deck hitters Guillermo Heredia. Cano with his 30th double, 13th consecutive year. Joins Stan Musial as the only players in big league history 13 consecutive years of 30 or more doubles. Here we go. Something's got to give. The 3-2 pitch to Valencia, and he takes it for a call. It's strike 3. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors and a man left. We go to the 4th. Mariners lead 2-0. With the Los Angeles Angels. They get Sounder Train and Link Light Rail tickets right to your phone. Riding is easy with the Transit Go ticket app. Threatening skies above here at Safeco Field. So what? Close the roof. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, Hewitt Sports crew on hand here. Mariners coming down the stretch. It's all about, boys, you got to win pretty much every game. Robbie Cano doing his part. RBI double. Mitch Haniger. A home run and a triple. Maybe he'll get it in descending order. Let's get a double and a single his next 2 times up to get a cycle for Mitch Haniger. Beneficiary right now, Andrew Albers. No runs on 2 hits. Both hits coming in the first inning. Pujols had the second of the 2. Brandon Phillips led off the ball game with a single to right. Albert with a single to center.
Well, because he has been hot, swinging the bat well, and cannot run, Cano and Segura out on the grass, and Kyle Seager right on the edge.
He might as well be.
They're
right?
playing as deep as you possibly can on the infield.
Trying to remember the last time I saw that. He doesn't have the legs to run, but I tell you what, he uses them well as a great base and foundation to drive up baseball.
Yeah, he can certainly hit.
2-1.
94 RBIs on the year for him. 21 home runs.
That laser shot last night was pretty remarkable. Off the wall, missed the home run by about 4 or 5 feet. And that one's going in the same direction. He's going to make a charge.
Oh, he overthrew him?
Oh, boy, they got a shot. There we go. They got him. Oh, he missed the tag. Oh, man, Albert's going to ride him for a long time on that one. He and Robbie good friends, and he will just be all over him for missing that tag.
Well, we know that Heredia has the great arm. I thought that he was going to throw it over Cano's head initially when it came out of his hand, but Robbie was able to make the catch. It was wide of the bag and had to dive back into second. I thought he maybe had a piece of him right here.
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, they're going to take a look.
Let's take a look right here. See if he touches him.
Get a little elbow. Not super defend his. You know what? I didn't see Robbie's hand move, but it's still. Boy, that's close.
I think there's a timing. I think he touches him. It's just a matter of whether his foot was on the base when he does touch him on the hip. And then his foot comes off, and by then the glove isn't on him anymore. Wow.
Ooh, man, is that close.
Well, you could clearly see that he had actually tagged him, but I'm not sure if his foot was on the base at that time. Looks like it's in the air. The more I look at it and see the timing of it all, it looked as if he had him tagged on the hip, and then his foot will bounce in the air right there.
So right there, that little split second might be the difference.
It's hard to see if his glove is still on him at that split second, though.
Yep. Yeah. Well, there was contact made for
Definitely
sure.
Contact. You could see his glove almost bounce in the air too. And Robbie paying attention. He's watching the umpire on that second tag, and there was no call. And that's why he tried to tag him again. He knew he tagged him the first time. Just a matter of whether it was in time and his foot stayed on the base long enough. This will be close.
Albert still has some sliding skills. Well, one thing we do know, they're both going to be in the Hall of Fame down not too far down the road. So we got out. Mariners enjoy that opportunity to get an out. So a single and 8-4 assist to Heredia.
Yep.
Minute 45 to review. 1-0 here to C.J. Cron, struck out on 3 pitches. This might be the angle that they used. His foot comes off the bag right there, and there's your contact.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is right there. You only know that for super slow motion. Popped it up. Here comes Cano racing in. Look at this. Look at this. He's coming in. Here's in a full sprint. Oh my goodness, 2 outs. Wednesday, September 20th marks the final Safeco Insurance triple play ticket night of the season. It's your last chance to take advantage of this special offer that includes a ticket, a hot dog, and Pepsi or beer for as low as $26. Get your tickets at Mariners.com. You ever seen a second baseman run that fast, that far to get a pop-up?
No, but we've talked about it. I've seen a shortstop do it.
Okay.
Omar Vizquel.
But the second base, that is remarkable. Danny's seen this movie enough to know that
he knows.
Just the yield.
He's still going to say something to him.
Oh, I've got to. Andrelton Simmons struck out on 3 pitches, got him looking. First time up. Slow breaking ball, hung it up and way out front.
I'll say 67 miles an hour.
He did that one in Atlanta
a couple of times.
Yep.
Let's see, 63 pitches, 42 strikes for him.
Way ahead, 0-2. And Carlos does not have a play. So 0-2 to Simmons. 2 out, nobody on. Albers has struck out 2, hasn't walked anybody. Albers came into tonight's game 21 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts, 5 walks in his 4 starts. Right off his hands.
Pretty good fastball from him too. 90 miles an hour. It's just about tops.
Albers has been some find here for the Mariners. 1-2 pitch. Blocked by Ruiz. 2-2. I think a moment where he won the respect of his teammates was that diabolical first inning, 5 errors at Yankee Stadium. He maintained his composure, no bad body language. He kept dealing, kept throwing strikes.
Cost him a lot of pitches, but was still able to get through.
No, that was worth a major salute the way he did that. That was outstanding. I mean, that has really been a pro's pro. No sulking or anything. Trying to put Simmons away. Simmons 0 for his last 17. 2-2 pitch.
Good pitch. 71 miles an hour. Bottom of the strike zone, did not get the call. This will be the 9th pitch coming up. Cole Calhoun waiting on deck.
Three and 2 here. And walked it. First walk.
Last 2 pitches. Pretty good pitches.
It ain't right, I tell you, it ain't right.
Andrew wasn't happy about it, I can tell you that. Doesn't look like Ruiz is either.
He's a little chapped, no doubt about it. Calhoun drives the right center field. Nice, a terrific catch by center fielder Guillermo Heredia. Right center field and deep. Shift is on for Calhoun. Simmons will run. He's 19 out of 23. Two runs up, 4 hits for the Mariners, 1 error. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Angels. Decent lead by Simmons. Pitch hit the other way. Coming in, Motter. That's a foul ball. Good effort and a dangerous situation there because he knew that wall was coming up fast.
You'll see outfielders do that quite a bit because of the wall being right there. They'll go into a slide to try to make the catch. Ball slicing away from him. Good try.
Tell you what, better perform there than what Steven Souza Jr. did last night or night before last when he slammed in with
that was last
sidewall.
night. Did not look good. Hopefully he's okay. And just foul.
And the Yankees lost their rookie in his first game. Never even got a chance to swing the bat. Ran into a wall in right field at Yankee Stadium. Good self-preservation there by Taylor Motter. There's the 0-1 to Calhoun. Throw over. Down year for Cole average wise. 247 starting tonight. He does have 17 homers. A 1 here. 1-1. Here's how they play Cole Calhoun. Here we go, 1-1. Some trouble into the corner. Hit well. Simmons can run, so can Calhoun. Haniger gets it back into Cano. Here's the throw to the plate. Right on time. Stop sign put up by Ron Renicky for Simmons. So a double, a 2-out double by Cole Calhoun, his 20th double of the season.
He just tried to stay in on his hands. All 3 pitches inside. You can see Ruiz set up away, so he just missed his spot.
Third hit of the inning for the Angels, and it'll bring up catcher Martin Maldonado.
Mel Stottlemyre Jr. making a trip out to the mound. Nobody getting loose in the Mariner pen. Albers now at 73 pitches, 47 strikes.
Speaking of pitching, tomorrow or Monday, final decision will be made on when Felix and Paxton will start. Iwakuma, Scott Service said in the sim game today, said still a little bit away. Trying hard. The thing that was scary watching Kuma in the sim game, he took a bullet line drive off left wrist, but he was able to finish. Here's Maldonado. Strike 1. Also on the injury front, Gerard Dyson still not ready. Scott Service saying that he was probably more optimistic than anybody. That groin injury is still bothering Dyson. Super slow pitch there at 70 miles an hour for a strike.
Yeah, his low's been 67 so far, but a number of slow breaking balls. Angels hitting 252 as a team. They're 0 for 1 tonight. Not many opportunities for him so far.
Trying to get out of trouble here. Aaron is up 2-0, but the tying runs are aboard. 0-2 to Maldonado, lined out to Cano's first time and strikes out here. That's a big one, really big. Albers digging down deep to come up with the third out to strand a couple of runners here at Safeco Field.
Tom Glasgow with you from the Ford Sports Desk with a 2-0 Mariners lead. A lot of Hams fans happy right now, but that may be the happiest of all. She is Donna Barker. She is from Bellingham. She is our final winner this season of our bobblehead sweepstakes along with the Mariners. So she gets the Robinson Cano bobblehead tonight to take back to beautiful Bellingham. Let's send it back upstairs to Dave and Mike.
Good to see you, Tom. Thank you very much. 2-0 Mariners, bottom 4 here. Bottom third of the order, Heredia, Ruiz, and Mater against Blake Wood, who took over for Andrew Heaney, who had to leave with a 2-1 count, 1 out, a run in the third. Heredia flied out to center in his first at bat. So he's looking to break. And 0 for 12. He's due to get hot again. Heredia, Ruiz, and Mater. Mariners got their runs. 1 in the first, home run by Haniger. And Mitch led off the third with a triple. Cano doubled him home. Mitch needs a double and a single. Last 2 at bats for the cycle. And here's Heredia with the advantage. 3-0 the count.
Ruiz waiting on deck. 10 pitches, just 4 strikes.
Lakewood just turned 32 last month on the 8th of August. Drafted out of Georgia Tech, 3rd round by Kansas City. Line drive, base hit. There's the 0 for 12. It's bye-bye. Extra bases. Heredia chasing it to the wall is Upton. And he'll stop there with a leadoff double. Jumped on a 3-1 pitch. 16th double for Guillermo.
And Blake Wood going after him with the fastball. That fastball right in the middle of the plate after falling behind. Solid line drive into the gap. And Guillermo always runs hard out of the box. He's thinking triple right away. He knows that's an easy double. He'll shut it down right past second. And the right call, I think. I'm sure he would have been able to make it. 16th double.
See if Carlos can bring him home. He walked his first time. Mariners have had a lead off. And there he does! Down the line. Guillermo got a late start. Calhoun's got the good arm. He hits the cutoff man. Now keep him right there. But Ruiz with a base hit extends his hitting streak to 3 games.
And just smart hitting by the veteran, understanding the situation. They do not ask him to bunt, ask him to hit the ball the other way. No stride, let the ball travel. Heredia with a little bit of a late break. He wasn't sure if Cron was going to be able to make the catch because this is a line drive right past him. And we talked about Calhoun. He has a great throwing arm and right to steal. No freeze. He thought, well, maybe. And now he goes. And by then, with Calhoun in his arm, too late, even though he has tremendous speed, especially with nobody out. But a great situation for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 4th.
Visit from pitching coach Charlie Nagy. Jesse Chavez, veteran, starting to heat up. Taylor Mater, last time we saw him, struck out looking on a 2-2 pitch, 2nd inning with the bases loaded. So he's looking to make amends right now with runners at the corners, nobody out. And Taylor can do what Heredia did. Taylor's 0 for his last 6. Stopped there by the catcher Maldonado. Ball 1. Got to capitalize on these opportunities. Check the swing. Yes, he did. Confirmed by Ryan Addington.
And a good count, 2-0.
Mariners with a couple of men on. They've left 4 on tonight. Mariners started tonight in the middle of the pack in the American League in terms of men left on base. Pitch. Late swing.
Well, they're 2 for 8 tonight. Runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 2-1 in at the corners. And he looks at strike 2, 2-2.
Taylor, he typically likes the ball close to him, and that was a fastball. Inner part of the plate. Tried to take it at 95 miles an hour.
2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Cleveland wins its 17th consecutive ball game, 4-2. Since 1961, the A's have a modern record at 20. All-time record goes back to the 1916 Giants. Finished 4th that year. 26 consecutive wins amidst their 154 games. Taylor Motter. Good opportunity here. 2-2 pitch coming to him. Already at third, Ruiz at first. 2-2. Full count. On deck hitter Gene Segura. Here we go. Plenty of green out there for Motter. 3-2 pitch. Popped it up. First baseman Crone will not get it. Sure, Taylor thought a heck of a lot about that third strike that he took with the bases loaded his last time up. Look for him to be aggressive here. 3-2 pitch. This one is playable. Crone in fair territory. And there's one away with runners at the corners. Let's update you on wild card scores. Red Sox blow out Tampa Bay 9-0 behind Chris Sale. Royals beat the Twins 5-2. And here's how it's reflected in the standings. Yankees won. They won at Texas earlier. Mariners need this win here to get to 500 once again. Musical chairs at its best.
Get yourself a win and try to improve on that again tomorrow. That's what you're down to after tonight. Just 20 games remaining.
0-for-2 night for Segura. Swing on that one, found it straight back. 1 out, 2 on. Heredia with a double to left center field. Ruiz a base hit to right. I think Maldonado's got his 10,000 steps in today with his
I think so.
Trips to the mound. Here's your 1 to Gene. And he takes a strike. He's behind 0-2. 1 out. Mitch Haniger on deck. Mitch with a home run and a triple.
Home run, the left triple down the right field line.
Segura's going to try to be short to the ball here. Barrel it up. Outside. Andrew Albers has pitched well for the Mariners tonight. 4 innings, 5-hit shutout ball, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Boys trying to build on this 2-0 lead.
One thing with Segura is he will battle you, and talked about it. He's a good bad ball hitter, so some pitches that are going to be borderline, he's probably going to be more aggressive. He typically doesn't take too many pitches. He also has a really good chance to pick up a base hit.
Sometimes I think that's in his contract. I'm not taking too much.
No, he's not. Batting average right at 300 as he stands in.
Went out and got it. Slow roller. And everybody's safe. Run scores. An RBI for his troubles as he barely got a piece of that. Pennington could not handle. And the Mariners lead now at 3-0. RBI for Segura is 38.
Yeah, be an infield hit for him. And this pitch is not a strike. It is down. It is off the plate. But we talked about if it's borderline, he's going to swing at it. And that's exactly what he does. Puts the ball in play, gives himself a chance. Even if Pennington's able to make this play, he was going to go across the diamond, so the Mariners still would have picked up a run.
Nice job sliding over the bat, not hurting himself. Heredia. RBI Segura, lead 3-0. Here comes the veteran Jesse Chavez. For a Geico, this date in MLB history, take you back to '92. Robin Yount, the Hall of Famer, becomes the 17th player in big league history to get 3,000 hits. Got it off of Jose Mesa of the Indians. Joe Table. He was the 3rd youngest to reach 3,000 hits. Started out as a shortstop, moved to center field. Hall of Fame career.
Jesse Chavez going to take over 31 appearances on the year, 4.85 ERA. Opponent's hitting .265. He's given up 25 home runs this year. Fastball, slider, cutter, curve change. His fastball right around 93 miles an hour.
What a night for Haniger. Home run and a triple. He's got 2 on here, 1 out. Looks at ball 1. Haniger 1 for 6 against Jesse Chavez. Ruiz not a fast runner. He's at second. Bouncing ball, foul.
See the last cycle for the Mariners, Adrian Beltre.
Pitch looking to extend his fine night. And a couple plays in right field. Looks at pitch outside, 2-1. Mariners won last night's game 4-3 behind Michael Leake. Save to Edwin Diaz. Bullpen did a heck of a job. 5 guys out of the pen last night. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2-2. With that win last night, the Mariners are now 5-9 against the Angels. 3-5 here in Seattle.
So far 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position tonight.
Big pitch here, 2-2. Breaking ball. Ball 3. They caught a break. Robbie Cano is on deck. RBI double in the 3rd and strikeout the 1st for him. Henniger with a home run and a triple. He's got a 3-2 pitch. And he shoots it through right side. Shoots coming around. He'll get the stop sign from Manny Acton. Not going to run on Cole Calhoun. That loads him up for Robinson Cano.
And Henniger now a double away from the cycle. Pitch out over the plate, goes the other way, similar to the base hit he had last night when he drove in a run. Head right on it. Let the ball travel.
He's using his lower half real well too, isn't he?
He really is.
So Robbie Cano against Chavez, a 444 hitter, 12 for 27. Robbie sitting on career home run number 299.
This is a long conversation.
You gonna order lunch?
And I think Sochi has something to say to Rackley. He wanted him to come out there. Yeah, you can see that happening.
He's gonna get his money's worth.
He was gonna wait. Clock was long gone. And now Mike is going to have a conversation with him. That's one of the things. We see it here. We have the tracer. We can see all the pitches and all the pitches that are not called strikes on both sides tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And they certainly know that in the dugout. They're aware. Mike will go back and check. He will ask his guys. And if he feels like his guys are getting squeezed, he's going to say something. Because it's pretty rare to see the manager go out to the mound with nobody getting loose in the pen and have that long a conversation. It was basically trying to help out his pitching staff.
We knew the umpire would have to come out and get him at some point. So guess what? I got something for you when you do get here.
Yep.
David Rackley, it's the 3rd time he's run a manager this year. Chavez stay on and waiting for Sochi to leave the premises. Now we're ready for action here. What a great spot here for Cano. Sitting on home run number 299. He's already extended his hitting streak to 4 games. He's 4 for his last 12, and last time he joined Stan Musial. Only 2 players, 13 consecutive years with 30 or more doubles. First pitch from Chavez. Gets away. That'll score a run. Here comes Chooch. 4-0 Mariners. Everybody else moves up. Take him any way you can get him.
Yeah, it was like a pass ball that time.
It was a cross-up.
No, I think he had to reach across. He set up away. He's going to have to reach back to the inside part of the plate. He just wasn't able to get there. The ball never hit the ground. Let's see what they score. Bottom line, Mariners pick up a run, and Angels will bring their infield in.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd, 1 out, a 4-0 Mariner lead. 2 runs here in this frame. Rose had 12 for 27 against Chavez. 1-1. Fastball it is. Ruiz scores. Segura to third. And he got Haniger to second. Trying to continue and make this a big inning. And he does. Base hit. Here comes Segura. Haniger will get the stop sign. The ball in shallow right field, and Calhoun gets it in quickly. But back-to-back plate appearances, RBIs for Robinson Cano, and the Mariner lead now at 5-0.
He's one of the few left-handers that can get to this fastball. Typically, lefties like the ball down. That is a fastball above the belt on the inside corner. That is probably out of the strike zone up. And we see Robbie swing at it. He swings at it often, and he can barrel it up. Solid base hit through the right side of the infield, and he's having a good time tonight.
It's his bobblehead night. Why not, right?
Exactly.
Dino Ebel running the show now. Pitching coach Charlie Nagy right there. All right, Nelly, time to go big time. Been August 19th, fella. Hit one deep to left center field. Run down by Upton in the first. Struck out on 3 pitches in the third. 7th man to the plate here in the 4th inning. Strike. 0-2. Cruz 7 for 17. 3 of those hits home runs against Chavez. Two. Line drive. Left field. Boom. Stick, baby. 3-run Jack Nelson. Cruz. They blown it open. 8-0 Seattle. For Nelly, home run number 32. The American League RBI leader runs his total to 107. And he got it on an 0-2 pitch, his 4th career home run against Jesse Chavez. Hang some clothes on that bad boy. What a line drive that was.
Well, it's a mistake, and he takes advantage of it. Breaking ball at 85 miles an hour right in the middle of the plate. He wanted to bury this off the plate away. Didn't get there. And that is barreled up. Pick and exit velocity, I'm going to guess probably 112, 113.
I'll ride with you on that one. I think that's appropriate. 10 hits for the Mariners. 1 out here in this big inning. A 6th spot up on the board. Seager, the 8th man to the plate. He's 0-2.
Kyle 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Had a base hit in the 2nd inning.
What was your call? What was your call in exit velo?
I said 112, 113.
Survey says 114.
Yes.
Popped up, playable. Here comes Pennington. Foul territory. 2 outs.
We'll bring up Danny Valencia. Danny, the 9th hitter in the inning.
Potent offense tonight. Boys, whatever you ate tonight, you may want to double up tomorrow. Here's Valencia walking, a strikeout looking.
Another reliever getting loose, but that's not a problem for the Angels. Again, they have 14 guys in the bullpen.
Broken bat, going back Crone, just missed. Second life here for Danny. So Deolis Guerra Right-hander heating up. In this frame alone, Segura with an RBI, Cano with an RBI, Cruz with 3. Another run scoring on a pass ball.
We're in the 4th inning, and Haniger is a double away from the cycle. He has scored 3 runs today.
1-1. Swing and miss. Here's a 1-2. Way outside. Two-two pitch. Bouncing ball to Simmons. Goes across. That'll do it. What an inning for the Mariners. It lasted 26 minutes. Produced 6 runs on 6 hits. No errors, a pass ball, and nobody left. 8-0 Mariners.
Alaska with you from the Forward Sports Desk. How about some hashtag Where I Root presented by Alaska Airlines. You know, tonight's the night to blow some bubbles at the ballpark, just like the Robinson Cano bobblehead. And Shelly and her friend, hope you're having a great time tonight. And let's wish Logan a happy 10th birthday. Not only does he get the bobblehead, he gets a baseball card autographed by one Robinson Cano. That is a birthday you will remember for a long, long time. Fellas?
All right, hope they took a lot of pictures. All right, Tom, thank you very much. So Andrew Alberts has a rather nice cushion here in the 5th, 8-0.
All kinds of run support for him.
They had to love being a witness to that.
Next pitch will be 80 for him. Pretty good shape with his pitch count. 52 strikes, 79 pitches.
Pennington flat out to left his first time. Mitch Haniger, what a night he is having. Needs a double for the cycle. Two-two. Yanked down the line, going foul. 2-2. It's Pennington, Phillips, and Trout here in the 5th inning. Albers gave up 2 hits in the 1st inning and 3 in the 4th. Make that 2. Here's a ground ball backhanded by Valencia. Albers on the spot. Well done.
We mentioned it before, but we will again. Danny has really played well defensively for the Mariners at first base. Well done on the backhanded play.
Top of the order. Here's Phillips, 3rd time through. Base hit to right, fly out to right. So Albers 2 hits in the 1st, 2 hits in the 4th, and that's it. A lot of good work here. He struck out 3, walked 1. Strike 1 to Phillips. Big hit night for the Mariners with 10. Wow, pulled a strict 68. The low still 67.
Yeah, I think he can get to 65 if he really tries. That breaking ball down to 65 miles an hour.
We saw Kuma do 66, 67 a couple times.
Yeah.
Right field, Haniger, long run.
At 68 miles an hour.
Yep.
It's going to be the 5th to hit a cycle for the Mariners. Jay Buhner in 93. John Olerud 01. I think John hit 2 in his career. 1 with the Mariners. Alex in 97. And Beltre the last one to do it in 08.
Good hitters there, boy.
Yep.
0-2 here to Phillips. 1 out, nobody on, 5th inning. Came back with 89, missed up high. It's a long run. Boy, I tell you what, he's getting his interval training in here tonight.
It really is.
Foul ball, 2 down. So he's running the bases and chasing down fly balls.
That's the 2nd time Phillips has fallen out to him.
Showing off the wheels here. 2 outs. Brings up Mike Trout. Good crowd, 26,248. On Robinson Cano bobblehead night and tribute salute to Latin American baseball night. Trout 0 for 2, fly to center field, reaching an error by Seager. And Mitch will get another play. Gonna hang up for him. Andrew Albert, sensational tonight, folks. 5 really strong innings. A 4-hit shutout baseball against a good hitting Angels ball club. Mariners dominating 8-0. Big number put up in the 4th inning for the Mariners as you get a good look at the cityscape of Seattle. 8-0 Mariners, and we want you to join the conversation. For up-to-date game information and live interaction, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. So check us out and stay connected with Root Sports. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew. That's a great seat up there as Diolis Garrett takes over on the mound for the Angels.
For Guerra, 16 appearances on the air, high ERA at 5.5. Just 21 innings, 20 strikeouts, 11 walks. That's part of his problem. Too many walks for him. Giving up 4 home runs. Fastball on average 92 miles an hour. Has a slider, a curveball, and a changeup to go with it. He will be the 3rd reliever for the Angels.
Here's Guillermo Heredia. Started things off in that big 4th inning with a double left center field. Mariners sent 9 men to the plate, 6 runs on 6 hits. They got 1 run on a pass ball. And with that double back in the 4th, Heredia broke an 0 for 12.
His 16th double on the year.
Fastball way outside. Ready 0 for 1 against Guerra. Good take. A good look at Diolis. Garrett getting ready to throw a 2-1 pitch. Popped up. In the dugout and bounces into the stands. So Heredia 2-2 here, leading off the Mariners' 5th. Ruiz and Mater to follow. There's Carlos. A walk and a base hit, run scored. A line drive, hard hit. Right field in the 4th inning. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off his foot. Garrett doing up and make that Heredia getting a lot of time in center field with Dyson on the shelf. As for Guerra, he is from San Felix in Venezuela, 28 years old. First taste of the big leagues was with the Pirates for 10 games 2 years ago. 2-2 pitch. Trout coming in. Second baseman going out. Phillips calling everybody off. 1 out. Wrap up this series tomorrow. CenturyLink bringing you what's next. Parker Bridwell goes against Erasmo Ramirez. Ramirez has done well. Second tour duty with the Mariners.
That cutter has been a big pitch for him. Changeup, excellent changeup for Ramirez. And he typically throws a lot of strikes. Pretty good combination.
Be making his 12th appearance, 8th start against the Angels. 4-2 record, 2.19 ERA. I defy anybody who saw this coming. Game 1, Oakland 11-1 over Houston. Game 2, 11-4 over Houston.
Wow.
Oakland scored all 11 runs in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. 0-2 here to Carlos. It's the second game. They had a bonanza in the second game while all their runs 6th, 7th, and 8th innings in Oakland. 0-2 here to Carlos. First look at Guerra for Ruiz. Guerra, 3rd man out of the pen for the Angels. Mike Scioscia. Toss in the game by home plate umpire. There's Pennington. Nice play. 2 down. The plate umpire David Rackley.
don't think Mike Scioscia was real happy with his strike zone tonight.
Scott Service would be in the same position, although he's got 8 runs.
That's the difference. Exactly right.
Scott Service would probably agree with Mike. Monitor strikeout looking with the bases loaded, and then popped up to first. Can't say enough about Andrew Albers. Again, I don't think you can put this in the category. Nobody saw this coming either. The consistency that he's had since he's been here.
The other part about it too is we've talked about that outing that he had against the Yankees, which was unfortunate when they made 5 errors in the first inning, but hung in there. Good to see him getting a lot of run support, throwing up zeros here this evening.
He deserves it.
He deserves it. You bet. He's pitched well.
One Amato. The only other games in progress right now. Dodgers, boy, what happened to them? They're trailing at home to Colorado 5-4 in the 7th. Think there's any panic in LA?
I don't think so.
They've lost 8 consecutive games, 9 of the last 10. Still got a 10-game lead on Zona.
How about this one? I saw it up on the scoreboard earlier. Andre Ethier with a home run, his first.
I remember him.
Yeah.
There's a hell of a player there for a long time. It's a foul ball. But guy getting buried with all the youngsters down there.
What happened? Yeah.
The other thing too that's amazing that he didn't get moved like 2-3 years ago.
Everybody was expecting that to happen. It just didn't. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago you would have got something good for him.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Cover right field, left-hander with some pop. Not including tonight. The Dodgers, how bad is their little run here? They've lost 13 of the last 14. 8 consecutive. My goodness.
On the other side, Cleveland is at 17 wins
17 consecutive wins. We'll see them in 2 weeks. Here comes Calhoun going out as Phillips. Look out, Calhoun makes the play. Mariners go 1-2-3, bottom third of the order. Here comes the 6th inning. Mariners lead 8-0. September 22nd. It's Fan Appreciation Night presented by Emirates Airline and Holland America Line. We're going to have great prizes, great giveaways throughout the night. After the game, we're going to say thanks to one of the biggest fireworks show, or with one of the biggest fireworks shows of the season, courtesy of T-Mobile. Get your tickets at mariners.com. It's always a great show. Closing out a home schedule. Andrew Albers, 5 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. He's got 3, 4, and 5. Coming up here, Justin Upton, Albert Pujols, and C.J. Cron. Upton tonight. He sent Haniger deep to right center field. Made the catch. Grounded out.
Started this inning for Albers, 90 pitches, 60 strikes.
Fielded cleanly by Seager. Throws out Upton, 1 away.
And Altavilla getting loose in the pen. Andrews really thrown the ball well tonight. Kind of the slow breaking ball a lot more than we've seen. Had a pretty good fastball. Fastball command has been good.
You know, it's been, and I think you mentioned it earlier, but it's not hanging at the breaking ball.
No, it's everything is down, either down out of the strike zone, right at the bottom. And he's keeping it away. It's towards the outside corner from the right-handers. Pujols having a good night. He's 2 for 2. He's thrown out at second base, trying to stretch his base hit into a double. Already picks up an assist.
One and 0. A couple of days ago, Albert flew down to Southern California, picked up needed attention. So he's ailing, I believe it's his left knee. And tell you what, he can still swing the bat. He had a bone bruise. And Wednesday went back to Southern California, had it treated. 1-1 pitch. Albers, the upper hand right now, 1-2. 2 hits in the first, 2 in the fourth. That's it. That slow breaking ball broke his bat. Here's Segura coming in from short left field. Throws out. Pujols 2 down. They go 67 to 89. It makes it, the 89 looks like what?
Because it's at the top of the strike zone, when he does, he just kind of pops it in there. It looks like it's a mid-90s fastball. Because they have to respect his changeup too. It's not just the slow breaking ball, but there's also the changeup that's going to be in the low mid-70s, and then all of a sudden he'll pop that fastball at the top of the zone, and it gets on you.
I like the kick he gives too. Sometimes he gives you that fast body work, and here it comes. Yeah, there's a Bugs Bunny up there.
One of the things he's been doing tonight, and it's probably one of the few things he will not be happy with, is his first pitch strikes. He's faced 23 batters, just 10 first pitch strikes. Now, like in this at bat, he typically comes right back and throws a strike. But when he misses with that first pitch tonight, especially over the last couple innings, you can see a grimace on his face.
He knows it.
He
well
knows
aware.
It. Slow breaking ball again, 68 miles an hour, right on the outside corner.
That's 68. This is not suspended animation or anything like that. 2 outs and a 1-2 pitch to Crow. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 10 pitches, 3 outs, 6th inning. Albers with his 4th K of the night, and he's been masterful. Meanwhile, Mitch Haniger, a double away from the cycle. Putting his stamp on this ball game tonight, Mike.
We talked about him being one of the hot hitters in the lineup, and he starts his day off with a home run to give the Mariners an early lead, his 11th home run on the year. He decides to use the other side of the field, this right down the line. Great effort by Calhoun as he makes a diving effort. The ball comes out of his glove, and Mitch ends up at third base. So a home run and a triple so far. And then his last time up, going the other way again, a solid base hit into right field. 3 for 3, a double shy of the cycle.
Top of the order for the Mariners. Against Diolis, Guerra went 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Trickling RBI ground out down the third baseline for Segura last time up. He's 1 for 3. Defensive changes for the Angels. Caleb Coward takes over at third, but Pennington moves from third to short. Eric Young Jr. in center for Mike Trout. Ben Revere takes over in left for Upton.
And Mitch Haniger waiting on deck again, a double away from the cycle.
Bouncing ball right to C.J. Cron, 1 out. Now there's your Mariners cycles, just 4 times before in Mariner history over the 40 years of this franchise. And Mitch Haniger, he is a double away from joining that crew. Three for 3 night, 7 for his last 11. One and 0 to Mitch. Juan Gratterall doing the catching now. 1-0 swing and miss. One here to Haniger. Well, that's really good off-speed pitch there. Ball and 2 strikes.
And Alvar's now at 100 pitches, so his night is probably finished.
One-two pitch. Bouncing ball goes to Pennington. Two away. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners.
Dan Altavilla continues to get loose in the pen. He'll be coming into the game and pitch the top of the 7th.
Robbie Cano on his bobblehead night, enjoying it immensely. RBI double in the 3rd, RBI single in the 4th. After striking out in the 1st inning. The topper would be career home run number 300. He's already joined Stan Musial. He's the only big league players that 13 consecutive years of 30 or more doubles. That double he got in the 3rd inning. Just had a big graphic up on Mariner Vision. Boy, that was impressive. One pitch here to Cano. He's currently tied with Tim Salmon, 145th in the all-time home run list. Ryan Braun made it a trio, but he homered last night. He moved into a tie for 144th. Hall of Famer Chuck Klein. 2-1. Down the line, that is a fair ball. What a night for Robinson Cano. Be an easy double for him. 3 consecutive hits for Cano. Double, an RBI double, RBI single. Now a 2-out double here in the 6th.
A lot of happy fans here at the ballpark tonight.
They put on a show.
That's going right over the base, down the line. An easy double.
What Mr. Cruz wrought in the 4th inning. Hopefully that's the beginning of a barrage, because it was the first home run he'd hit since August 19th. High fly ball staying in the yard. Eric Young Jr. is under it. And that'll do it. Cano, what a night for him. 3 consecutive hits, a 3-for-4 night for him. Mariners enjoying an 8-0 lead. One of the big stars in this 8-0 lead over the Angels. The other star, Andrew Alberts. Mike, fabulous performance.
Just a terrific evening tonight. Good fastball command. He topped out at 90 miles an hour. Had the slow breaking ball. Great changeup. Mixed in a slider with it. See a lot of strikeouts on the high fastball and some frustrated hitters for the Angels. But 6 innings, just 4 hits, did not allow a run. Only the 1 walk. He had 4 strikeouts, 100 pitches, 67 of those for strikes.
Time now for a Beacon Plumbing call to the pen. And it will bring us right-hander Dan Altavilla.
Hard throwing right-hander Dan Altavilla. 32 appearances on the year, a 1-1 record, 40 strikeouts in 36 innings pitched. Opponent's hitting .262. Fastball mid to upper 90s with a hard slider. A lot of defensive changes for the Angels, and it'll be Ben Revere in left field now. He will lead off here in the 7th inning.
Ben Revere to lead it off. Ben hitting at .260. 1 homer, 19 runs batted in. 20 out of 26 base stealing. And that's his game. First pitch strike from Altavilla. Calhoun is on deck. Big night for the Mariners. A run in the first, a run in the third, and then the explosion in the 4th. They put up 6. Then line drive, played on a hop. Here's Mitch Haniger. Nitro Circus is coming to Safeco Field Saturday, September 16th. Get spectacular, death-defying entertainment from 35 of the world's best freestyle, motocross, and BMX riders. Tickets are available right now. Ticketmaster.com. The leadoff man's aboard. Ben Revere brings up Cole Calhoun. Fly to right, double, fly to center, and double to right. Mariners employ the shift on him, and he goes the other way of the foul ball.
And Dan's throwing hard tonight, 96, 97 miles an hour.
We've seen since Altavilla joined this ball club, once he keeps that front shoulder from flying open too fast, he rush it up there as well as anybody.
And typically will find the strike zone if that's the case.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, that's been his problem this year. At times, that front shoulder flies open, and he has a tough time with the strike zone. And
he's hitting, you know, big MPH. Been up and down a couple of times. He had some good run last year.
He's gonna be a big part of the future of their bullpen. That's just, again, mechanically a couple of times trying to iron things out has been difficult for him, but he has a terrific arm. Last year, that wasn't a problem for him. There were a lot of strikes.
He had a couple issues in spring training this year.
He just kind of carried over. Yeah. It was kind of one of those years for him, so I'm sure he learned a lot this year. So far, 5 pitches, 4 strikes, and again, throwing hard.
I believe last year was what, in Chicago against the White Sox. He made his debut. Very impressive.
Yeah, that was 100.
Yeah, he was. With great regularity. Revere the runner at first in this 8-0 Mariner lead. Swing, and off the glove of Ruiz. Advancing to second is Revere. Cole Calhoun, a strikeout. Strikeout with pass ball. One away. There's Eric Young Jr. Second. EY Jr. switch hitter, 263, bats 294 from the left side. No homers and 2 runs batted in. Popped up and playable. It's going to be Segura.
Andrew Albers again was terrific tonight. The Angels ended up 0 for 2 off of him with runners in scoring position, so he didn't give them much opportunity at all to drive in runs.
Just, if you missed it, you love his variances in pitch speeds tonight, ranging what, 66, 67 up to 89. With good location.
Good location was a big key for him.
Good looking pitch by Denny, didn't get the call. Pennington 0 for 2, fly to left, round out to first. Pennington a switch in. 270 overall entering tonight's game. Long foul. So Dan Altavilla trying to get third out here in the 7th inning. Cliff Bennington in his 2nd year with the Angels. He's 10 years in the big leagues. Oakland, Arizona, Toronto, and the Angels. Crowd of 26,248 enjoying this Mariners 8-0 lead. They won last night 4-3. Bidding to hit the 500 mark for the 16th time this season. One-two pitch. Two balls, two strikes. Dan going for the put away here. Runner at second, 2 outs, and a 2-2 pitch.
Good pitch.
Wow, that's denied a couple of times.
This is, on both sides, has been one of the tightest strike zones we've seen this year.
Nick Socia had a problem with the strike zone. Nolan Fontaine. He's on deck. 3-2 pitch coming. Bennington was a regular in Oakland. 10, 11, and 12. Since then, he's been a part-time player.
Nolan Fontana on deck. He will hit for Phillips.
3-2 pitch. Popped up. Taylor Motter settles under it, and that'll do it. Casey Kendall, first base coach. Do a little dance. If you ask him to sing the songs of the 70s, he can probably help you out. Got some nice moves. Look forward to some dance tape coming out shortly. Stretch your imagination like never before, so play today. Good night for the Mariners here at home. Look at that number. Your Lions score 8-0. Mariners with a big 4th inning. A lot of fun watching the boys get after it. Robinson, Cano, 3 consecutive hits. Mitch Haniger, a double away from the cycle. New pitcher is Troy Scribner.
9 appearances on the year, 2-1 record, 4.5 ERA. Opponent's hitting .210. He's given up 7 home runs in his 9 appearances. Fastball at 88 miles an hour, slider, curveball, changeup.
A couple of defensive changes for the Angels. First, we're going to get Hanneman's going to make his Mariner debut and his Major League debut. Going to bat for Kyle Seager. Jacob Hanneman. First big league at bat. And he joined Greg Dobbs. His Mariner debut, big league debut, homered his first AB. Go-to hole here.
Get your hacks in.
And don't be shy. All 2 strikes. Just signed by the Mariners. New right fielder Shane Robinson comes in to make the play. Nice round of applause from the fans. Welcome Jacob Hanneman to the big leagues. Came over from the Cubs organization. Did Hanneman out of Kahaku in Hawaii.
Nothing like getting that first major league at bat. Never sure if you're ever going to get it, and when it happens, it's a thrill. Trust me.
Going through your mind, wow, really, it's really happening. This is happening here. I'm really here.
Man, it's really cool to put the uniform on for the first time, and then at some point you have to get under the lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. Valencia still looking to check in with a base hit tonight. Walk, strikeout looking, and a ground out. It's short. One pitch. All 2 strikes to Danny. Shortstop Pennington gets a nice hop, guns it over, 2 down. Tune in tomorrow to watch a new episode of Mariners All Access. You get exclusive player interviews, behind the scenes footage, and Mariners stories you can't find anywhere else. If you do miss tomorrow's episode, tune in for re-airs throughout the week on Root Sports. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. Already a double and a run scored back in the 4th. 1 for 3. That double broken over 12. That down the line foul. Scribner out of Washington Depot in Connecticut. Went to Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut. 6'3", 190. Open in. Scribner just his 10th game in the major leagues. Down the line, getting fouled. A lot of guys coming off the bench getting a chance to play in this 8-0 blowout. And Snagged there by Scribner. He throws a 1-2-3 7th. 8th inning coming up. All Mariners tonight. 8-0. Seattle Mariners Baseball and Root Sports is brought to you by Money Tree. Proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. By Jack in the Box. Come try the new Smoky Jack Burger or Chicken Sandwich. Limited time only. By CenturyLink, connecting you to the power of the digital world. And by BNSF Railway, sponsor the BNSF Blast. It's been a fun night here at the ballpark. 8-0. Mariners, and we get some new guys getting a chance to play. Here's Jacob Hanneman in left field. His first game in the big leagues. Taylor Motter went from left field to third base. Shea Simmons takes over on the mound, and veteran infielder Gordon Beckham takes over at second base for Cano. Shea Simmons has looked good so far, Mike.
Hard throwing right-hander, 95 plus. A couple of innings so far. He's pitched well, 3 strikeouts. Hasn't walked anybody.
Another power arm.
Yep. Good to see him healthy on the mound.
There's Nolan Fontana. Fontana in the game at second base. One here leading off the 8th inning. Good night for the Mariners. 8 runs on 11 hits. 2-0 here from Simmons. Random. A lot of offensive hitters. Start with Mitch Haniger, double shy of his cycle. Got a home run, a triple, a single. He scored 3 times. Robbie Cano, 3 consecutive hits, scored a run. Driven in 2. Nelson Cruz, a booming line drive 3-run homer. And Robbie Cano, bobblehead night. Salute to Latin American baseball night. What a good night for these kids.
Looking at it right now, looks like somebody will have to get on base in the bottom of the 8th inning for Haniger to have an opportunity to hit for the cycle. He's due a 4th in the bottom of the 8th inning.
There's Caleb Cowart batting the spot vacated by Mike Trout. Coward, a switch hitter. Batting .247 left-handed. 77 at bats. He's only had 14 at bats right-handed. There's a strike. Three defenders on the right side of the infield here for Coward. Playing at third base now. 1-1. Simmons would like to be a lot sharper than what he's shown to this point. By the way, Troy Scribner, who's in the game, Evan's brother. It dawned on me when I said Connecticut, and I remember.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So wait a minute, I got to be related some way. Evan recently cut loose by the Mariners. Simmons not sharp at all.
And Mel Stottlemyre Jr. on his way out to the mound. Conversation with him.
He's got that slow walk. First thing's probably going to be out of his mouth. Dude, you got an 8-0 lead.
Oh, he's trying to throw strikes. It's nothing but fastballs. That's all we've seen from him his previous two outings. He was in the strike zone with the good fastball, but he's just struggling with it right now.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's got a lot of his old men in there, because Mel Sr. had that great demeanor. He'd be firm without, taking a 2x4 to you, but you know where he's coming from.
Well, he has had to work as hard as anybody this year with all the pitchers he has dealt with. Yeah.
How many? What's the total? I lose track. I mean, the number's ridiculous. It's 40.
40. Yeah.
With 17 starters, I think 40 total. It was insane.
It's 40, 16 or 17. Yeah, at this point.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's right. It's September 9th.
It's a lot.
They're still in it. Who cares?
They're setting records.
Yeah.
There you go. Throw a breaking ball. Get back in the strike zone.
Juan Granderol, the hitter, batting in the spot vacated by Upton. Slow roller, Segura to Beckham. They're able to turn the double play. So 2 outs, a much needed double play. Going to third is Fontana. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, and he's going to bat in the spot that Pujols occupied. Sure, they got, it's the only guy that hasn't been in of the position players is Luis Valbuena. They give that pitching coach of the year award, because Mel would be right there.
He definitely would be.
What a year.
You know, the thing about it too is it's one thing to look at a pitcher and break him down mechanically and try to help him and do those things. It's all these guys are different too. The psychology of what goes into them, and he has to get to know every single one of them and the right buttons to push. That let me tell you, better keep a book.
Yeah. I'd say he's due for a bonus. I'll take my percentage later, Mel. One, two. There you go. Nice recovery there by Shea Simmons. Comes back with a strikeout. We go to the home eighth. Maybe somebody will get aboard. And whatever Mel said, it worked. There's lead 8-0. You make your voice heard. Nominate your favorite plays of the week by tweeting us using the hashtag #RootFanFave. Each month, one lucky fan's going to win a Coors Light mini fridge just for participating. For official rules, visit rootsports.com. Mike Margemma going to get a chance to swing the bat here. And first pitch swinging, sends it to center field. And he flies out. Mike Margemma, that was his first at bat as a Mariner. Long-time minor leaguer. That's what Mitch Haniger. What a night. Trying to become the 5th Mariner to hit for the cycle. Mike Margemma was pinch hitting for Carlos Ruiz. Here's Motter. Inside, ball 1. Troy Scribner, brother of Evan Scribner, is with the Mariners for a while. Two and 1 to Motter. Effective pitch there, 2-2.
Hoping for a chance.
Yes, indeed. Need a base hit here. Get somebody on. Walker, base hit. Mitch a double away from the cycle. Started out with a home run, a triple, and a single. Grounded out to short. Scored 3 times. Hit hard, right field, and hanging with it is Shane Robinson, 2 down.
See if Jane can get a base hit. Give him a chance.
We've seen Jacob Hanneman make his major league debut. We've seen Mike Margemma get his first Mariner at bat. And hopefully Segura can get on with opportunity for Haniger to get his first cycle. High, towering fly ball staying in the yard. Getting under Ben Revere. 1, 2, 3, 8th inning. 5, 6, and 7 coming up in the order for the Angels in the 9th inning. Tough one for Mitch not getting an opportunity, but he did plenty of good work here this evening.
Well, a terrific night at Safeco Field. A special one for that guy right there, Mitch Haniger. Stick around. Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines. Should be just 3 outs away, and much to talk about, including the big nights for Haniger, Cruz, Cano, and Albers. We'll also hear from the skipper, Scott Service, reaction from the clubhouse, and preview tomorrow's series finale. The M's should have the brooms out tomorrow. Let's hope they can use them as we send them upstairs to Dave and Mike.
All right, Tab, thank you very much. What a good night for the Mariners. Casey Lawrence takes over now. Third man out of the pen, following Simmons and Altavilla.
Yeah. Take a look at Casey. I think he has a broken glove. Needs some help. 21 appearances for him. 45 strikeouts, over 22 walks. Yeah, I think he needs some equipment.
Mike Margemma takes over as the catcher.
I wonder if maybe they thought it was too light a glove. Maybe change it.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
You know, that's from the Earl Weaver, Billy Martin school, right?
Yeah. It was a light colored gray glove.
Yeah.
Maybe they said something. I don't know.
Did he have the glove before? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
C.J. Crone, the first hitter for Lawrence, ball 1. Crone 0 for 3, struck out twice. Haniger, another long run for him. Oh boy. I was going to let Mitch handle that one. Gordon Beckham at second base. That'll be a base hit. So 9th inning, base runner for the Angels. Brings up Ben Revere for the 2nd time. Entered the game, got his first at bat. Back in the 7th inning, got a base hit to right field.
The other part of that, watching that right there, is you have Beckham playing for the first time out here. The toughest play for the 3 of them would have been for Danny. And I think sometimes, too, you just get used to it. He's used to Robbie taking everything. And I think maybe he expected Beckham to take it. But, again, they haven't played together, so a bit of a communication issue.
Oh, 1 to Ben. As mentioned, Mike Margemma takes over behind the plate for Ruiz. Slap foul. 0-2. One and 2. Slap the other way, base hit.
You have to give Rivera some credit. This pitch is off the plate and down. You can see him reach for it and just slap it the other way. That's good hitting. Borderline strike. Picks up a base hit. Pretty good pitch from Lawrence.
Mike Margemma doing the catching. You got Casey Lawrence on the mound. Mariners looking for a double play. Shane Robinson swinging the bat here. There's a chance for your double play. Tag, throw, and there it is.
Yeah.
Gordon Beckham spin around.
Would have been tough for him to turn. The ball was not hit hard if he decided to go to second first. Just a quick tag and get rid of it. That'll help Lawrence out. Good play.
Eric Young Jr. 2 out, runner at third. One. E.Y. Jr. popped up to short his first at bat, 7th inning. One. Nothing. Mariner lead. 1-1 pitch here. And there goes a shutout. RBI for Eric Young Jr. That's his 12th of the season. Cronin scores. Two out, a run in, brings up Cliff Pennington 0 for 3. Three RBI night for Cruz, 2 RBI night for Cano. Haniger scored 3 times, drove in a run. Segura drove in a run. And all the Mariners banging out 11 hits.
Great offensive night for him.
Good to see Nelly get back on the home run track. He hadn't homered since August 19th.
It was great to see, because if you look at all the Mariners in their lineup, the guys that are hot right now, you get him going, you really have something. And that's one of the reasons why the Mariners were able to score 8 runs tonight. It would be critical to have him for the last 20 games.
Seager with a base hit. Nelly with 1. Cano with 3. Haniger with 3 hits. Segura with a base hit.
Zunino's been hot. He wasn't in the game tonight. He'll be out there tomorrow.
So do it right here as Valencia feeds Lawrence. And a very satisfying win for the Mariners. 8-1. And for the 16th time, they've reached the 500 mark. They go 5-3 in this homestand. And they go 6-9 against the Angels. 4-5 here in Seattle. 3 hours and 13 minutes for this game. 26,248. Good win.